be able to see like that, man. Galaxy, yo, how you doing, my friend? How you doing, man? Let me bring you guys a little bit closer, not to scare you too much. New hat, really white. Gotta be careful when I'm playing with it. And I got dirty hands because I put a dirty mark right here. How are you doing? How are you doing? Orange, glad to see you. Glad to see you. Hello, my friends. I'm glad that both of you are in here, man. That's great motivation for me. Great. I'm gonna be going on in the games later inside. I did my lawn today, so I raked all of the yellow spots this that there was yellow spots here. The other day I took away a lot of dandelions with the roots that are like 12 inches. I took some more off today, so I don't have any more dandelions. Lawn is green, no more dog poop on there. And I still need to do the interior of my apartment, guys. I still need to do that. Now, Orange, I got some great news. I was able to get some help. Well, guys, I was able to get a little bit of help for this weekend. Get inside the fair. I was able to get inside the fair and also buy a mystery pack. All right, I've never done a mystery pack before. Like I was getting chills everywhere, man. But I got a pack of the new one, Chaos Rising, and also three cards. Uh, Regular reverse hollows, and I was able to trade one of my Pikachus from um, from a 25th anniversary I had towards two of their cards, which were 25th anniversary also. So I was able to get that, man. I was able to get that. Glad that both of you are in here. Plus, also, I was able to get rid of for about 100. No, one, two. Let's say for about $400 of my cards, like my best top hits. With that, I was able to buy three new perfect order single packs there in the sort of cardboard sleeves, and also I was able to get three ETBs for the new Chaos Rising. So now I don't need to invest anymore in Chaos Rising. Everything is done there. Like me, it's collecting that I like, guys. I like having all the albums. I don't mind about the hits. Plus, this fair here is only happening once a year. I was like, do I sell it or not? Do I keep it? Well, the fair only happens once a year. And if I was able to get this far, like in this short period of time, just imagine where I'll be. Now, I gotta go out. Yeah, there's a couple of things I have to do there. And since I don't got any money and I gotta make some, there's two things that I really want to buy, guys. First of all, I need to spend some money to ship cards to Steve, which I haven't done. That's why I don't want you guys to buy cards from me anymore. I'm not good at that. If you guys give me $50, I'm going to go and spend the $50. I'm not keeping like $5 or $6 to send you guys those cards, which I should be doing. So I'm not good with money, guys. You guys know that. I don't have any more money till the rest of the month. I don't have any more weed. We're probably going to be, no, not probably. We're going to be finishing that up tonight. Not to suck up, just to let you know. You know, just like when you guys get your pay, it just blows right away. Well, I get a pay once a month. I won't be getting any YouTube this month. That I know, because I was only at $30. So that's no. So I'm basically like the rest of the month on my own. So I'm going to be doing a garage sale. Why? Because I was thinking of doing a garage sale this weekend. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to make the money for the permit for this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, because I need to make some money. And I got too much stuff that I've been accumulating in there. Oh my God! So hopefully.
Yeah, us too. We need to make some money.
Okay, you guys got a table to put it on?
My mom was supposed to go get me some tables at the Canadian Tire when she gets back.
Okay, well I got a couple of tables like this one here. If you want, you can put some stuff on too. Well, we'll check that out, but I'm gonna let you guys know for the permit if I got it or not.
All right.
I'll let you guys know. Cool. Start gathering your stuff. If it's not this one, it's the one after, man. I need my money.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
And, just let me know it's already gathered or stuff.
Oh, you guys are already ready. Look at these guys. Sheesh. All right. Sorry, guys. Got it. Okay.
Mom,
Just need to.
do you have smoke?
Yeah, I got one. Don't have that much, but I can share. You guys have anything to drink, like a beer or something like that?
No,
No.
not
Okay.
right now.
All right.
Maybe later on, we'll see. I'm just waiting for,
Fuck that. We're gonna make a garage sale this weekend. We're gonna get all the money for all the alcohol and all the drugs we want. There you go. How we're gonna do
yeah.
it. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and also it's gonna help with my skin, guys. You guys know I got a lot of skin issues, so being on the sun here, it's not on top of me. But I was still outside earlier. It does. It's really good for the scars and also for acne, right? When you got acne, the sun is really good. There's two things I want to buy, guys. All right, and I think with the garage sale, hopefully with the garage sale, I'll be able to make enough money, all right? Because I got computer cases, I got cameras. That's like 150 right there for both of those two, and we go on, go on. Maybe I won't. Like my goal is 500, and I think it's like 560, 568, something like that. Two reasons. It's either 525 with tax, or it's 5 like 60 something. All right. So 525 is a Maserati watch because I went to get this watch fixed.
Money.
It's gonna cost 12 bucks.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm talking to my chat. I'm gonna show them my nipples later.
You got anything to smoke?
I just got like on not even a .5, man. Like the dust in the baggie. You know what I'm saying?
Where's your roaches? Give me something to smoke.
No, I smoke my roaches, man. I make man. I got like soy academic. Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Hot man, huh?
Yeah, that's why it's good for my skin, man. I'm gonna try to get dark like you, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
All right, man.
Yeah, you popped in for that.
Yeah.
You popped in when you saw him. The police just went by and my neighbor like popped in his head and the police came by. Awesome. Yeah, so one is a Maserati watch, guys, but I like it because it just has a Maserati logo in the back. It doesn't have all those gears, but the bracelet on that, I've never seen a bracelet like that. So the watch is 525 with tax. All right. Or it's either that or EB03. It is a one-piece box that I would like to buy. I love going into one piece. I'm probably gonna rip it, guys. Why? Because of like the first 8 cards are over $1,000, and after that you go 800, 600, and like that. They're really expensive cards. It is the One Piece series, which only has girls in there. But the first one isn't like sexy, but with a bikini, but beachwear. But the other one has these big gazongas. So that's my goal, guys. If I don't do it for the garage sale, or at least the money for the garage sale, I can buy some weed. You know, enough for the rest of the month. You know, like one bag of weed, and keep the rest to put forward to when I buy. But I don't know what to buy. Do I do the watch, guys, or do I do the one piece? Because I don't know what I'd have to do both, man. So it's going to be one or the other. Like the Maserati watch, which I've like I looked at all the watches that they had there. I'd never seen a nice bracelet like that. It's pretty fucking cool. It's just like a gold bracelet, but the way it's done, it's nice. Or I go for cards and I try to go for the hit, and if I get a hit, I sell it and I buy the watch. Because that's another thing I can do, but that's a risk. But in the big box in there should be at least one of the senior ones in there. So that's a good gamble. That's a good gamble. Don't know what to do yet. So that's my goal. That's my goal of trying to do a garage sale this weekend. So I need to get, I think it was 2 years ago, it was $15 for the permit when I did one with Eric here. So it's either 15 or 20. Because you know cities, how they are, guys. Wouldn't surprise me it would be at 20. So I need to make at least 20 bucks for the garage sale. Yeah. Could put one of my new $30 cards up there for sale since it's a new box. But we'll see. I'm gonna think about it tonight. Just wanted to chill out. My back was hurting, and these chairs are actually good for the back, man. It supports the whole back. Yeah. How was your day, guys? Do you guys do anything special? Anything new you girls want to talk about? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna take off my Crocs and my socks. Gonna let the old feet breathe here. Gonna take away the mosquitoes at the same time. My toes have to see the air so that they become a little less Grinch-like, we could say. Yeah, I got ugly ass feet, guys. If you don't know, I'm telling you, but I won't take any pictures of them. No, no pictures. So I gotta do that. I got lots of stuff like projectors. Got some cool books. I got lots of Pokemon stuff too. I don't want to get rid of my boxes, but I will if I have to. I will if I have to. I'd get rid of some series if I have to. Like I think that my best bet is not to buy any Pokemon, man. Just save my money, go for that one-piece box. Try to get that box. It's $500. Try and get it as many times as I can. There's 8 cards over $1,000 in there, man. 8. That's kind of cool. Some lemonade. Make use of them. No, she's not my woman to order around. Sorry. Maybe. Oh. Was it last night? No, the night before. Last night I did a lot of cleaning once again. Got a lot of shit, guys. One full green garbage pail, just the garbages in my first run. I put a second one there. But a lady did come over the other night, but we smoked a little bit and she got a lot more fucked up. But before she got fucked up, she was kind of nice. Well, even then after. And, you know, gave ourselves a little, like, nice hugs. I invited her back. If she ain't coming back, she ain't coming back. But she dresses pretty tomboy. I don't think she's really for me, guys. You know, I cruise girls and I'm able to do it. And I don't get to, like, I don't want to get to bases. I don't even want to try. But I'm meeting women just to meet women. Not necessarily women that I date seriously or that I love. Or it's just like a hockey practice, just to know you can still shoot. You know? Or no, let's say skating rink. Just skating around. I don't want to shoot and score, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to end up in a tournament and, you know, a baby and all that shit. She was cute. So I got a nice green lawn, guys, besides the little spots here and there. And just where my balcony is. And that's probably Shooter, you know, because during the winter time, if he needed to pee, I just, you know, help him. And I'd make him go close. So that's probably him. But I always empty my air conditioner right there to help the lawn grow. But people don't really see that from the curve. Maybe I could do a flower bed. No, yeah, maybe. Maybe I could do a flower bed. Or put some weed plants in there. That's legal, right? Yeah, fenced in weed crop. That'd be kind of cool. I know how to build fences, so help me with the material and I'll fence in some pot plants here outside. No, it's too late. It's too late. Should have started plant. You plant your the things in the red cups there. You plant them when they're about this high. But here you got to plant them in the month of June, right now. So it would be too late if I'd be starting them off and all that shit. Too late, guys. Maybe next year. Good old hockey etiquette. There you go. Yeah. It's a good analogies for us boys that know hockey or that know sports a little bit. You know? Do you shoot and score, or do you just skate around? I was just skating around, seeing who's at the rink, you know? Seeing what kind of pink they got at the rink. That's kind of cool, too. No, so I was able to get in there. trade my best cards, and get 3 ETBs plus 3 packs plus the pack in the special there. There was some old packs in there, but I didn't check to see what were my odds, all the adults were busy, checking out cards. There was 2 adults and 1 kid. And the kid, it was basically his son. But I know the seller, man. The seller is the guy that comes here. So when I saw him take a look at one of the first cards, I said, I know you don't know that one because you saw it and he didn't want to take it the first time. So he got a couple of other cards on me. He was one of he gave me an ETB. Then this other guy, I made a lot of deals with him. He's more or less new, so I was able to pass more cards. And he gave me a better percentage than the other ones. The other ones were giving me probably 65 to 70% of my cards. He was giving me 90%, 80%, 90%. It's pretty fucking cool, man. I made a little bit more money with him, but he's new. So since he helped me out that much, I had a binder of Ascended Heroes with all of my doubles in there. I told him I stayed up for that, but that was bullshit. And I gave that to his daughters, and I also gave I gave my Disney cards. Oh, no. I was going to go back and give my Disney cards, sell more cards, because I traded, guys, but the value of the trade was more, and I can get more, right, than cash. So I was going to go back to sell some cards to get some cash. And that was yesterday, and instead of closing at 5 for that day, they closed at 4. So I didn't know. So I went back and it was closed. Damn. Yeah. Well, it was my first one too. Didn't know what to expect, and I feel sort of ashamed. Why are you selling your hits grinder? It's because that's what I like to do. I like to collect it. During the month, it helps me save a lot of money because I put all of that aside. I didn't put one in my collector. I didn't change my collector, so it gives me a lot of work, a lot of stuff to do. Keeps me busy a lot. And Orange, I don't know if, not what other people do, who else is in here, but Orange, should I go for the EB03, right, with the one with the girls? Could make for some interesting shorts, man. Could make for some interesting shorts. I did make some shorts with, I think I opened 6 packs. I opened a couple of packs and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to record them. So I did do that. And I make these sort of sounds for every Pokemon, which is not too bad. Instead of talking, I do these sort of like Mr. Bean sounds in the back. And when it's the old guys, stuff like that. So of course, if I buy the one-piece box, it's more expensive, a little bit more, like $50 more expensive. But I do get the chance of pulling some cards that I may sell in order to get, like I can sell one of those $1,000 cards like at 60%. I have a lot of money right there. If I can sell them. But I'll go on eBay. I'll make my eBay account or something like that. I'll send one to Steve to say thank you. Well, to say I'm sorry. Well, to say thank you and I'm sorry because I'm taking so much time. But with that, he was able to make new choices and get new cards. So anyways, or should I go for the Maserati watch? 525. This one here ain't working anymore, but it's super nice, man. Has a bigger base value than this one. And it's clean. It's the only one in the store like that, man. And if she doesn't have it, she can order it for me. If someone else buys it from here and then, because I asked, there's only one like this in the fucking store, like the bracelet and all that. So do I go for luxury? Do I go for gambling and collecting? I need your honest thoughts on that. No, it doesn't work. Probably 3 days after the fire where the store was for the watch, it stopped working. And they tried opening it. They could have done it for me, charged me $5 opening it, but they always say the Bulovas, which is basically, the Caravelle is a Bulova, they're really hard to do it, and they have to open the bracelet here completely and put it on this sort of cup there that's going to take care of the watch, sort of like they do for the Rolexes. So that's going to be $12. So if I'm going to have $12, I'm going to use it for the permit for the garage sale this weekend. Not even for cigarettes, man. I'm gonna find tobacco in garbage cans. I'm gonna sell what I can. Any bit of money that I may get, uh, any bit of money that I may get, guys, I'm gonna have to ship Steve's stuff. Steve, so I got two objectives this week, man. Steve's stuff and a permit. Hopefully I can make a lot of money off of that. Hopefully. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, boy. I found an interesting bong too. Oh yeah, I got a tablet. That's gonna be like $25 maybe. Yeah. Found a tablet. Perfect. I just needed to clean it, of course. To clean it a lot. I used a lot of alcohol on that bitch. But yeah, I found a tablet. Pretty old, but still working. I got cameras. I can sell one of my webcams too if I have to. So I don't know what to do, man. Watch. Do you know once you go pay it, it's automatically in the file, and I guess they give you a receipt, something like that, and maybe a piece of paper to place somewhere. Because if you don't, you get a huge fine, and then you have to stop, and you can't make any money. So you're losing money. So yeah, before Thursday. So I'm gonna see. I was thinking about going object by object. Putting down a nice white sheet of plastic there, and you place it not 90 degrees, but you place it sort of round and real high so that I can place any object I want for sale and take a picture of it, place that on Marketplace. But I think that if I place like they make a list too, everybody can go either online or grab a paper list directly at the city here, which has all the addresses and what they have more or less in their resume. But if I write Pokemon cards, electronics, I can't write like adult stuff, but maybe uh, sports equipment, like especially Pokemon and electronics. It can bring a lot of people here, a lot of freaking people, man. But when I look at my total, I don't think I can get to five something. I'd have to put all my shit out, like tables, TV, yeah, even my TV. Like I'd have to put everything out. Maybe not the TV, man. I'll see. I'll see. I need to take my meds, man. I'm shaking like a big kid. And if I tell my neighbors, yo, you want to put something on my table? I know my neighbors the other side, they said no the other time. They got a lot of junk. I got a projector. I got the white screen. That's maybe 25 at a garage sale. Can't ask for 50 for that. That's Facebook price. Now you got to go under Facebook price, I think, for a garage sale, or do I go Facebook price? But let me know what I'm going to do with that. If I'm motivated to know what my goal is, I think I can achieve it, man. But should I go watch or the cards? What should I do? Galaxy also. Galaxy, what should I be doing? Buying the EB3 cards for one piece, which is all the girls. Made some good content. Or do I buy the watch, man? It would be, well, I'm really proud that I can have some stuff that's worth a bit of money for people that don't have any money. That's good, you know. Because I don't want it to go on drugs. Maybe a bit of weed, maybe a bit, but the less weed I can buy this month, the more weed I'm going to be able, the more things I'm going to be able to buy. if I could make enough money for the garage sale, I'd buy, let's say, the watch or the Pokemon, the One Piece cards right now. All right, and then I would buy the watch. Probably next payday or like the fifth, something like that. I can't put that aside. 400. Yeah. Or I make enough money. I keep it towards first of the month, and the first of the month, then I buy something. But still, what do I buy? The cards or do I buy the watch? A Jeep here that just passed is full of mud. Full of mud. Full of mud. That's cool to see. People really like to take advantage of nature here. It costs way less to have a cottage. There was a house for sale for $7,000 too. Either to be demolished or rebuilt, but it's really out in the countryside, so if someone wants to, they could do that. I don't even have the means to get there, so fuck that. I ain't buying that. I can't even go. I don't know. I need your counsel, guys. Come on. Why didn't I ask that? I've been asking that question like 20 times. I didn't get like one thought. One thought. Sometimes when you want to make a purchase, having some friend's advice is kind of cool. Like I said, the first 8 cards are $1,000. There might be one in the box there. That's the thing. There might be one in the box. There's not a minimum, but usually there's one. This guy has 6 boxes for sale. And that usually, I think, is the size of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the size of a box. So I'm thinking he didn't open any. He just has that for sale. But I cannot find, besides Amazon, I don't want to go on eBay, but I can't find it here. My guy can't get it with his supplier also. So I think I should go for that before there's just, like, honestly, guys, if I'm placing my money, right? I saw what's happening with Pokemon. All right, Pokemon, it grew up, something small, then there was a big push when it came time for COVID, from what I've heard. Now there's a big push now that Jake Paul went in, millionaires know they can put their money in it, and it's like that painting, right? So they put their money in there, right? But for new collectors like me, I don't really like Pokemon, man. I like collecting, yeah. But when I saw One Piece, it was way more adult. Girls with big titties, nice asses, guys with huge muscles, right? That's what I want in my comic books. That's what I want in my games. That's what I want in my cards. And I've actually started watching it. There's 2 series on Netflix. So I'm telling myself, the more people know, and okay, so that was a little bit smaller. But when there was this huge spike for Pokemon cards, One Piece got to their medium. I really think that, like, the value of One Piece is gonna go up. I really do think so. I really do think so. I think the value is going to go up. So if you have $1,000 card, it's just going to go up, baby. Just going to go up. So those are the ones that I would like to send out to tag for them to be graded instead of Pokemon cards. Like, I think I'm not aiming for Pokemon. I did this weekend. Nobody had any One Piece. I could have asked just for cash, man. I should have fucking done that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah, I could go for that too, man. And if I put a sign there for transport for my mobility, yeah, if I tell them what the goal is, like that, I think people would be a little bit more generous if I put a jug out. Like, yeah, you can buy and sell stuff, but if you don't find something, you could leave a little something too, just to help me out, to get some transport, some mobility. But at $600, I'm just going to find stuff that you're standing up, man. I don't think I can find a bike, a good, like, really fast, 100 kilometers an hour electric bike. No. I don't think for the same amounts I can get something that's reliable enough, because I want something that's going to be able to last, man. Because I can't. There's only one shop to repair stuff here, man, and he's really busy with all the inbound all the electric scooters. I could go for that orange. I could go for that. When I saw the watch, it went poof, and the other one is like way more money. If I'm gonna do Pokemon, well, fuck, I might as well do something that in my mind I think is gonna have more value, or at least in my heart, or at least collecting. If I'm gonna burn $500, it's either the watch or that. Moped, definitely. I didn't think about that one. I didn't think about that. Maybe when I start my stream inside there, we can go and take a look at what's available, how much it could cost. And also, if I show you guys that that's my goal, yeah, because I do need something orange to go where the gold mines are. Like I need at least like a 35, let's say a 35 kilometer, just in case, you know. Because I would like to have something with big tires. It doesn't necessarily have to be an electric scooter. It could just be an electric dirt bike, man. With that kind of money, I could just buy like a little dirt bike, 120cc, 110, 90cc. Hello, I? Yes, sir. Hey, man, tu veux faire quelque chose? T'en vas-tu marcher au centre-ville? Ok, non. Si jamais tu t'en allais dans Dino Centre-ville, m'a dit, m'a pogné des bas blanc, 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 ben neufs, comme ça va flasher avec tes sandales. Ouais, c'est correct, ça va pas ça à la cruise, c'est bon.
Non, j'en ai d'autres chez nous.
C'est bon. Non, 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 c'était juste pour la cruise, c'était pour ça.
Non, je comprends.
Yeah. Can you ride something that physically? Well, they got shocks on those bikes. The thing is that I got to think about the tires. I can't have city tires. Whatever kind of bike, I can't have city tires. I can have something like that's smaller, like a Coleman, those big motors, those big tires, small but big, thick tires, about this big, like this big and this thick. Those aren't that bad. And they got like a lawnmower engine in that. Pretty simple. Clutch. Always wanted one of those, and that's gas, so I'd have to get out of here, go somewhere, maybe push it like a block or two, or maybe just start it here, I could start it here in the back, go by the alleys here and get to the woods. There's a lot of trails, and I was thinking, since I've been thinking about the bike, every time I think about a bike, since I gotten shooters, just for him to walk beside me on that. Motorcycle, my last, yeah, maybe not a motorcycle, like a 90 or 120cc. I did injure myself a little bit on that. I was already injured, but I hurt myself. Yeah, didn't injure, I hurt myself. So I go with something a little bit more slower, just to have fun riding in the trails. So that's more on Facebook, but I don't want to check Facebook right now because I need my cell phone for you guys. And the sun's getting pretty low. It's going to finish this, going to go inside, going to start shit out. Got the air conditioning. I got to go see, since it is a dehumidifier at the same time. I got to empty it out. But like I said, right where my porch is, I just had tendency to let shooter just piss there the whole winter. More of the grass is greener, but that there is all basically dead. So I just empty my water right there, man, twice per day. Now's a great time to give water to the grass because the sun ain't directly on it. And it had a big day today. It's going to want to drink. So air conditioning is on inside. I just feel bad not having thought about, like, there was this box of cards which was $40. That's why I wanted to go back, make enough money so that I'd have cash in my pocket to be able to send cards, to be able to buy smokes, and to be able to buy this box of cards. But it was old cards with still the baseball gum in there from 1980 for $40. 1980, man. That's fucking far, man. That's fucking far. Was it 80 or 90? I can't remember, but it was $40, man. There was no plastic to say it was sealed, but I don't even know if they put plastic back in those days. Like that company. I think it was OPG, probably something cheap, but still. Would have been cool. Would have had lots of gum. right? Damn, man, I got the sun right in my face. How about just turn shit around here. All right, there you go. There you go. You guys can see my man titties. I like having a big chest, guys. Now let's take this thing off here. I like this thing. I paid a bit much for it. It's like I got the cards on my Amazon list. I got 2 bags like this, which are $6. And what else do I got? Oh yeah, I got a pair of Converse, white, with some sort of jean material that's ripped, original. Not gonna say the price, but they're too big for me. Those are all 3 things that I want to resell once I get the time. But for now, I even got buckets with rocks that I can sell, guys, if people want to look for gold. Something else I can sell. Oh yeah, you guys want me to do stuff with my titties? No, not the time. They're not big enough. You know, just sitting at a computer and just taking one walk every day isn't super muscle building, right? I've lost all my muscle, but it's still like, at least I know I still got the shape. You know, I still got my shoulders in there. Still got the little bump, but they're just not developed anymore. If I'd have to go like a boxing match, you get Nick Merckx. I know he's got a thick neck, you know, so I'd have to get a neck as thick as his, you know. No Nick Merckx. Yeah, I got good trapeze because my back is so overused that my muscles in my back are just like super supportive. They bulk up really fast. I like having the V shape here too on the side. I don't have that anymore. All I got is my armpit stench. I was like, do I change into a t-shirt before I start the stream, or do I go out like that? Like, this is better for my arms. And I already had the pit stains in here. I didn't want to create more pit stains. Oh, and I bought some Tide, guys. I always ask these married men, first of all, who does your laundry? And second of all, what do they use? Or what do you use? And they usually say it's my wife and they use Tide. So they're trying out Tide. Smelling really good. And if I can ride a girl for 12 hours, Orange, I think I can take like a 20-minute ride here with some suspension. You know, it's kind of like a box spring or kind of like a mattress. You know? I think I can do it. You know, I'm gonna make these titties bounce though. It's gonna help with the fat. You know, like the. There's one thing I hate the most about my body, guys. It's my nipples. Because when I was really fat, I'd have these more large. It was larger, right? It was larger, so they develop like that. The only time they get round is when it's really cold. But besides that, they look like footballs. I don't like that. And of course, I don't like my scars, but that's not my body. That's me. Well, it's my body a little bit, but it's mostly me. And finish. Oh, this lady, I talked to her like Friday night. I talked to her to know, you know, a bit about what was going on. And I saw she had rings, and I said I'd be back. So I took a look at all her rings, and I saw one that has I can roll here. And I bought it. That one there was $5. And I wanted to buy a lot. I would have bought that. But she said no, just $5 each. But this was the only one that would spin. And this is so good as a fidget, guys, when you're walking around and stuff like that. Just thinking, having a beat in your mind or whatever. So I got this for $5. So it was an interesting weekend. The only thing I regret is not asking more for cash. And I should have gone back earlier. I was just pricing out my cards. I should have took all the cards that I wanted and just go. I would have had time. But it's not what I did. I priced them out. I smoked a joint, priced them out at the same time, and that took me probably the half an hour too much. Am I gonna game? Yeah, I just don't know what, man. I just don't know what. I think I should just write, tonight we play free silly games. Join us. So if you find some free silly games, or I could just do like tonight's stream is gonna be nuts. that. I really want to. We could do some Call of Duty, but we really gotta. I really want to try to find ways to have fun. Art that could be funny, could be fun. So I'm pretty open now. I don't know what to do. If I do Valorant, of course I'm gonna have fun. I have fun with Valorant. I have fun in Valorant. I do have fun. Well, what are you gonna be playing? What are you gonna be playing, Galaxy? I just want to play with some friends if I can. If I know that friends are playing a certain game, sure. I got a coal mining game. I got lots of free games I've never tried before. I could just do a stream about my Pokemon, about the Chaos Rising that I've just gotten. Start to place that in the album, right? Start to put the cards in because I think I got enough pages, but not enough for the master set. I think not enough for the master set. I could try to find. I think I got 8 pages, and it takes 11 for the master set, which Gemini is telling me. So I'd have to find 3. And I put 3 in the garbage, but they weren't nice. They were not good. They were all scratched up. There was so much hair in there, just taking off the hair, that I would scratch it up even more. So. Marvel Rivals. Okay, I think that's a good idea. I had so many shaders and stuff right the last time. I couldn't play, man. So how about I make sure that Marvel Rivals is playable? If it's still not playable after everything is done, I'm gonna have to take a look at my settings, man. What could make it like lag that much, man? Because that game basically doesn't take that much memory, right? But it has a lot of action from all the other people. So maybe it had to do with the internet connection or the download that wasn't done, but it didn't want to finish, man. It didn't want to finish. It's like me when I'm bumping into a girl, it's like a sport, and I don't want to finish. Like, are they trying to sport me out here? Yeah, when you're with a lady sometimes, guys, you get into a sport mode and you can go on forever, man. You got to concentrate and, oh, this is love. This is love making. I got to pop. And then you pop when you have to. Great way to control yourself. Think you're at a soccer game. Are you gonna trip over midline, or are you gonna go away for the breakaway? Oh my God! If you guys, okay, so I guess we're playing Call of Duty. You guys are gonna play and didn't even say, "Come on, Grinder, why don't you play?" And why don't you add me also, Galaxy, at the same time so we could play all 3 of us? But no, if you want to play just with him, I get it. I get it, man. That's all right, man. No woman wants to be with me. No guys wants to play with me. I get it, man. Oh, and I didn't know there was something here at the place there, and I went to see, and there was a place that had to do about suicide and all that. I figure I'd grab something to try to share the information. I got there, and I had my Pokemon collection on me, and we were just talking with a guy slash girl that was there, and a girl in back of the suicide prevention said, "You're not welcome here. Get out of here." I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What did I do out of this booth? I said, no. She said, no, get out of this. You're not allowed to be at this event. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I find out that like I told her, I just got here and all that shit, but it comes to find out that it's the LGBTQ festival once again this year, and I didn't know. There's no signs there, no signs. There was a lot of rainbow flags. It should have like sparked something, but I'm like, okay, it's just only these people that wanted to be here. It didn't even click in my mind, man. There was like 5 booths out of like 20 that had to do with that. Some had to do with emergency services. Some had to do with local organisms. Some people were selling stuff. So it didn't really click. So that I started, you know, I started popping off. This woman, she took me to the side, and she was like a peacemaker. But I'm like, I didn't do anything. And you say that last year I was not judged, and it's just a sentiment that I had. And of course, she was sticking her side. But I'm like, you want me to come back here and make this be peaceful and erase the picture that I took of the girl? Because I was getting like, fuck, man. I consulted last year. Consulted, you can say that real quick, but I consulted the law, and I think there's a lot of people that I could have dragged in that, but I didn't want to, so, but that, what happened last year, it did affect me in my life, and just to let you know, I just went in there, and they saw me, and they were kicking me out, so just imagine the day to day, everybody that's been passing who I am, passing around who I am, and what they think about me. They got so much perceptions about me that just standing in front of them without knowing who anybody is and not doing anything, they're just asking me to leave and to get out of a public space. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's a public space, and they're having their their thing there, but you can't rent that place, and it automatically becomes like someone else's place. No, it's like the designation is always a public place, so I'm allowed to be there. So why are you telling me to get out of a public space when I haven't? So when I knew there was 2 years in a row they do that shit to me, the other girl she saw, which she was still really like for them, but I just got out of there. I didn't want all that shit anymore. But I'm gonna like, is it just my perception? You got to be able to see the reality here that I didn't even know that it was you guys here. And you guys asked me to leave right away without me doing absolutely anything. I was opening my Pokemon collection for this guy. I didn't even fucking know. And I went there for something that was important to me. And after that, she still says, well, you want some pamphlets and stuff like that? I'm like, fuck no. Fuck this. Well, it winds out that she was helpful, and there's like all the organisms that work, and that's like one organism that sort of like does everything for everybody, and it's on a voluntary basis. I said, if you want, I know your social worker, I can talk to her about, and I can't remember what. I said, not at the beginning. Then I said, yeah, you think something, like, I don't say no to help. I don't say no to doctors. I want to get better, guys. So I said, sure. It's just, she was able to see, at least someone was able to see that. I told her, no one here knows what are my sexual interests. And my name is Grinder, but I really played on that fact. I really played on that. I'm sorry, guys. You don't know. My name is Grinder. I could be like the gayest guy in WCB. You have no fucking idea. And your perceptions were so high that even though each day I came back to either excuse myself or to try to make peace, not one person on their side tried to make peace with me or to try to come talk to me besides putting me out, right? Not one person tried to. And not one person came to say I'm sorry for everything that happened last year. They're not able to see. They're too much like that. And if it's out of their reach, all they do is like that to the side. They attack, 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 attack. And I just need to defend those people. Listen up. The world is like all around you, buddy or baby or whatever you call yourself. Oh, wait. Oh, I dare you to sub. That was me, okay? I'll invite you. You guys are hooking up. When you're done, come join Warzone. Thank you for the invitation, sir. I shall take the invite. But like I said, I just want to make sure that Marvel Rivals is good to go before we start here. Before I start my stream, just in case that's what was making it lag. So I'll take as least internet as I can. Make sure that all the shaders are downloaded and all the extra shaders. It was basically, it got stuck like at 63% for the extra shaders. So gonna have to do that. And as soon as that's done, I'm gonna be hopping on. I made a couple of coffees, guys. Instead of cream, I got some 3% milk. Here, it's called homogeneous milk, but we all call it homo milk. My name's Grinder, so who knows, right? Who knows? Do you know? Do you know what's my sexual, whatever, orientation? Who gives a shit, right? No bullshit. My neighbor keeps thinking or saying that I must be gay because there's no women in here, but he doesn't understand that I've seen a lot of pussy, man. I've seen a lot of pussy. I ain't seen that much love because he's living love now. Maybe he wants a lot of pussy. I don't know, but he finds it weird. Oh, I find it weird too. And I tell them, I'd like to have like a serious woman, not girls coming in and out, but that are girls that come in here, but I don't want to fuck them all, man. That's a lot of problems, man. Just imagine with one girl, all the shit that happens. Just imagine, fucking a lot of. Oh my God, that's a lot of issues. And I'm not a player anymore, man. I used to be a player because I used to think about relationships and love and dating and all that like a game. But it's not a game, man. It's not a game. If it is, I've lost it. Or I've lost my mind about it, and I don't want to think about that. So I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna shine, be myself. You never know who's gonna walk by, who's gonna want to sit down with me and talk. A lady did come, nice lady did come and talk earlier when Shooter was outside. She says she has a German Shepherd also, so I think it was more dog related. I didn't probe to see if she had a boyfriend or not. And I was getting the vibe that maybe, but I was getting the vibe like she had to go, but wanted to talk just a little, but had to go. So once I get the vibe that a girl wants to stay with me, be more present with me, which I thought the girl that came over the other night might have wanted, but like I said, she's not really my style, guys. I think that getting those types of girls right now is just like to remind myself that I can still pick up girls, but are they necessarily the girls that I want? No. Are they the girls that I need? Definitely not. You guys go ahead and game. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. If you don't like the stream, you're a dork. Oh, it's write it like you stole it. That's what it's written on the shirt. And if there's a girl, she can ride me like she stole me. I don't care, man. Ride me, baby, ride me. Yeah. Es-tu un gamer, mon homme? Yes? Moi aussi, je suis un streamer, là, si tu vas là, ça se peut que le monde y te voit. Tu peux dire salut, je suis là comme c'est.
Yo guys, ça va?
What's your gamer name?
I'm Neither 1712.
Neither?
Neither.
Neither?
With a L. Neither.
Kneeler.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Kneeler. Moi, c'est Grinder.
Yeah, that's a grinder. I like your
Right
drum
now.
wing.
My what?
Your drum wing. I like it.
Oh, well, it's more like a Spartan, more like a warrior.
Oh, yeah.
And these days I don't give the hand anymore. And I like to do this, so when you got someone that has rings, I just bump it. I just got this one this weekend, but I just bump the rings like that.
Yeah.
And it's like a cool thing. But yeah, I'm a gamer too. We're going to be going to some Call of Duty.
Hein?
Ouais, on va aller niaiser dans Warzone. Là.
C'est
Je suis
bon.
bon à Warzone, c'est une quinzaine d'années que je joue ça.
Ouais.
Si tu veux t'abonner à ma chaîne puis venir t'amuser avec nous autres, je t'invite. Je sais pas parler, hein. Ouais,
C'est combien donc?
il y a plein de situations dans la vie que je suis sûr que tu as déjà vues. Puis c'est quoi tu veux faire? Aller le vider, te garder en dedans, puis d'être obligé de vider avec les psychologues du CLSC ici, ou d'avoir des chums que tu peux vider les choses avec, puis te sentir uni. Oui, tu as peut-être des chums de gars.
J'en ai une peu, quoi.
Fais sûr d'être proche avec eux autres, puis parle intensément là, de soit celui qui avance la conversation, puis laisser sortir les choses des autres. Parce que tu fais juste commencer, mais tu vas en perdre des autres.
Ouais, non, je sais, j'en ai déjà quasiment plus.
Non, mais.
Ils sont tous partis avec la drogue, puis ce genre de shit-là.
Ouais, mais il y en a qui vont comme vraiment partir. Au moins
Ouais.
les gens qui sont sur la drogue, puis tu sais, c'est sûr,
Ouais,
après le
je sais.
secondaire, on a tout ça. Là. On a la séparation, tu commences ta vie. Fait que les amis que tu as là, fais sûr de poser les bonnes questions.
Ouais, je suis
Ouais.
bien d'accord avec ce que tu dis.
Puis s'il y a des choses que tu veux sortir, pas en faire du stream, juste toi puis moi, on peut juste parler de ça ici, laisser ça sortir. Moi, je peux te dire que n'importe qui peut me compter n'importe quoi. Et puis, je peux être là pour vous autres parce que moi, tout, j'en ai vécu des graves. Peut-être plus pire que toi, peut-être moins pire, mais Sarge, c'est un gars ici à Val d'Or.
Ouais.
Tu penserais que c'était un bum, mais c'était un gars qui, lui, dans sa vingtaine, là, il est comme 60 ans. Mais lui, il était avec Roméo Dallaire dans le Congo. Puis sa job pendant plus d'un an et demi, là, militaire. C'est pas juste du 5 à 7, là, right?
Ouais.
Fait que c'était de prendre des corps puis des morceaux de corps puis mettre ça dans des gros sirop là, en métal. Là.
Oh,
Ouais, où est-ce que ça roule pas en arrière, il n'y a pas de porte, il faut vraiment que tu pitches des morceaux de corps.
Hop, tout à fait.
Oh. Ah ouais, ben c'est sûr que je peux rien là-dedans. Fait que si lui a vu ça, puis il est encore au site, là, lui c'est le gars qui a vu le pire. Tu vois que c'est ça qu'à chaque jour, le gars, il voyait au moins 100 corps dans ses mains, là, plein de sang.
Shit, quand même.
Justement. Fait que,
Dans quelle région du monde, tu sais?
hein?
Dans quelle région du
Congo.
monde?
Roméo Dallaire, dans le fait, avant, c'était un général ou un colonel. C'était un général pour UN, là, après ça, il est devenu colonel, puis là, c'est un sénateur, entre autres. Moi, je l'ai interviewé, ce gars-là, pour un projet que j'ai fait à l'école. Ou de la
Ça va vraiment de
sécurité,
l'allure, hein.
sécurité des chambres de communes, on a étudié ça, puis lui, c'était le chef de ça.
Ah, ça a de l'allure.
Fait que c'est ça, dis-toi ça que fuck, man. Fait que ça met en relativité comment c'est moins grave et puis don't over complicate shit. C'est pour faire puis viens
Ouais.
cogner à la porte, c'est quelque chose.
T'as avec quoi, d'autre, là? N'importe quoi.
Si t'as pas d'argent pour aller te chercher des pâtes, là, t'es-tu en appart, toi, là?
Pas encore, mais je suis pas, là.
Non, non, mais t'es en appart?
Mais là, comme ça, j'avais au coin de la rue là-bas, là, mais.
Dans ton
j'y
appartement?
vais en appartement.
Ok, tu t'en vas dans ton
Ouais,
appartement.
là, je suis
Ben,
encore avec ma mère, peut-être.
ok, ben j'ai bien des meubles, si tu veux, là, je pensais faire une vente de garage en fin de semaine, mais j'ai bien des meubles, des choses de même que je peux te donner. Puis en appartement, c'est dur. Il y a des fois que, même moi, là, j'ai juste du spaghetti puis des affaires tellement plates à manger, mais au moins, c'est un petit quelque
Ah
chose.
non, on se comprend là-dessus, là, je suis tout le temps après faire l'épicerie parce que j'en ai rien.
L'épicerie coûte cher.
Ah, Chris, oui.
J'essaie de pas rien payer pour manger. Hey, je mets des
C'est
cartes Pokémon.
ça qu'il faut être autosuffisant. Là.
Débrouillardise.
Ouais,
Débrouillardise, mais pas dans
débrouillardise.
mon cas. Là. Moi, j'ai 47 ans, j'étais assuré retraite, je travaille plus, mais j'aimerais ça me trouver quelque chose. Fait que là, je fais ça.
Ouais, c'est
Mais
bon.
ça va m'apporter à autre chose.
T'as-tu un gros des viewers? T'as-tu des abonnés quand même?
Now I got 3 people watching, comme ça, 1500, à peu près 1460, là, mais plus ou moins 1500. Mais j'étais sur une bonne courbe, puis mon ami, c'est.
Ah, shit.
Fait que c'est un gars qui consommait beaucoup avant, puis moi, j'étais juste pas. J'ai commencé à consommer des choses de la rue.
Tu consommes du pot?
Ouais, je suis du pot, là, il m'en reste plus. c'ti.
T'en restes plus?
Il m'en reste plus. Je serais voulant. Oh, look at this guy. Thank you very much.
No problem.
J'en prends pas des grosses, moi,
Non,
ma gorge est
stresse pas, là, vas-y comme tu le sens, là. Je suis pas là pour t'insinuer, là. Si t'en voulais pas, t'es un peu bougé, là. Mais après ça, moi, faut que j'y aille, là, ma mère, elle m'entend.
Mais c'est ça. Ton téléphone, t'as-tu l'Internet comme c'est là?
Là, je suis en train avec ma blonde.
Tu t'en appelles comme c'est là?
Ouais.
T'aurais
ma
pu me
blonde, elle est
dire, voyons donc. Hey, toi en arrière. Puis tu l'as-tu sur speaker?
là. Ouais.
Puis elle disait rien.
Non, elle écoutait, elle aime plus ça écouter.
Ben, le nom de ma chaîne, c'est The Grinder Show.
The Grinder Show.
Puis il y a des
Sur YouTube.
underscores en dessous.
Ok.
Tu viendras t'abonner, puis tu viendras, ça va dans Warzone, jamais tu l'as.
Ben, certain, sur TikTok, ça?
Sur YouTube.
C'est YouTube, ok.
YouTube, on va jouer à Warzone, parce que j'ai 2 autres amis qui jouent, puis je veux pas être jaloux.
Excusez ça, parce que je sais pas, mon cerveau, il est comme bugué dans Underdog.
Non, The Grinder Show.
Ah, Dom.
The Grinder.
Je sais pas pourquoi ça me...
Comme un grinder à métal ou un grinder que tu mets des câbles. Show. Ça va avoir une photo de moi habillé en rouge, genre avec un capuchon. C'est tout des underscores en dessous de The Grinder Show.
J'ai trouvé.
Good.
Je suis abonné, Big.
Mais oublie pas, man, je suis ici.
Parfait.
Je suis ici.
Ben, c'est noté, Big.
On faisait ça avant, hein, à l'entour du feu de camp, fait que
Ouais.
fais-toi des bons chums que tu peux être là chaque jour.
Yes, ben merci, Big. On se
Salut,
reprend.
man. Merci de la porte. C'était bien juteux.
Yes, ben, pas de
Bon
problème,
taste.
n'importe quoi.
Yeah. N'importe quand, ben. he says anytime, guys. All right, come back in 30. No. Smash the like. Thanks, guys. That's cool, man. That's what you got to do. You got to talk to people that are around you, especially here. I love my city, man. I love my city. And it's a place that I can be good because people are good too. Not like cities where I'm sorry, guys, in the U.S., but also in Ottawa and Toronto, but bigger cities. Let's just say where there's more people. But I think it's a little bit like more elevated. I'd say people in Canada are like this in big cities, but people in the States, I think that you guys got to put a front up, like you're tough, just to not get stepped on, right? And I understand that, but it's just like it's all elevated here, over there. I think we just Canadians, we're more peaceful in nature, right? And we got Nice muscles too, man. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. I don't know if Nick Merckx is already boxed, but we could go for a fight with Nick Merckx maybe. I just had to tell him, yo, watch out for this and this and this problem. Don't hit me in the head. I'm already injured. So you figure it out, buddy. No, just kidding. I wouldn't do one of those. Like I would have loved if my body wouldn't have been in this state. I would have loved to start drama with the famous streamer and to wind up on one of those fights. I would have loved that, but I can't do it. I can't do it. It's up to one of you guys to do it. But let me start the drama, and I can train you, put myself back into shape, and like I'm not gonna tell anybody about what's wrong with my body, and I'm just gonna take the risk myself. And if I wind up paraplegic, well, that's okay. But I think I got it. Yeah, I could do that, guys. What do you think? Should we go back into Warzone? Try to find a streamer that's playing, stream snipe him, cause some drama, invite him to a fight. Because Grinder's got big titties. Grinder's got big titties. Well, I can make him bigger, guys. I could. Some air in there. Yeah, all right. Your vehicle can go fast. Great job. It was an Infinity, like 4x4. They're all the same, those things, man. Show me a good looking truck or the Jeep that passed with all the mud. That's the kind of vehicle I like, man. I had a Cadillac here, had a Charger, police pack edition, not just a regular Charger. Had a nice 300 too. You know, a car with style. That, okay, it was an Infinity, but it's just a car with payments. That's all it is, man. Like it's gonna be the same type of vehicle that's gonna pass. What's the difference between that model and an Infinity that model? You cannot tell the difference. Listen, a man, I find a car is like a man and his horse. And you got to be able to know mechanics to be able, and you got to be able to know, animal, it's not husbandry, animal husbandry. I don't know how you call it, like how to take care of your horse, right? If back in the day, if you're a cowboy and your horse had a splinter, you had to maintain him or whatever, you had to do that. Same thing these days, yeah, they can get to a city and get to, but you got to be able to bend down in your vehicle and open the shit up and, replace it yourself. Don't pay that $500 extra, man. So I think that you're able to find a car that suits you, that suits your personality, that looks good for way less expensive than that Infinity one. And it's going to cost less insurance unless it's a classic, then it's different. You don't take a classic out. So that's my type of person, man. Like it's a man and his horse. Like I'd feel proud getting out of my cars, getting off of my bikes. I don't know. Or if something isn't my color, I try to change it. I think next car I know what I'm gonna do. More like a cartoonish vibe on the car. I don't know if you guys know, but it's a cool paint method, man. Plus with those lines after that, it just looks like a comic book. It is so nice as a paint job, and something that you can do yourself with the right paints. I'm a good painter. Besides the fact that I shake a lot, I'll just go real fast, and it's gonna make a thunderbolt. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I do appreciate it. We're going to be coming in not long. Going to be making sure that my Marvel Rivals, the shaders are preloaded because we're going to be playing some Warzone, and after that some Marvel Rivals. I don't want any delay or lag on the stream like happened last time, so I just want to make sure that everything's fine on that side. Going to get shit started, and after that we're going to get into the game. So if you're new here, make sure to fuck dropping a like, guys. Drop a subscribe, right? Because I tell you what, you're gonna have more funds being subscribed to the channel than just like in a live stream. I can definitely tell you that. Hey man, come on, I ain't got these good looks for nothing, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Gonna have to change shirts too. Since I got the air conditioning on, I can have one of my hoodies on. And I think I got a hoodie that's non-sleeve. Not that I want to show muscles, and I got one that's long sleeve. I want to wear a hoodie over this hat because I really like this hat, guys. The black line right here. So I got to make sure to touch it. with clean fingers too, not like I did here. All right, so Chris, mon ami, Chris, thanks to you. Okay, let me know. I'll let you know what happened this weekend. So I was able to remember here. So entrance, and then a mystery pack, and this. So in the mystery pack, there was one of the new one, the Ninja Spinner, and 3 cards. Oh, I didn't get an old pack. It was the first time I did it, but it was a local guy. It's one of the guys that bought me cards here. All right, so it's a guy I know. I should have asked him what were the odds. Should have asked him what were the odds, because I got something like I did not get the value out of that. How about that? The guy probably made $20 off of me right there. I don't know, man. I don't know what cost. It probably didn't even cost him nothing for all those things. But that's none of my business. I tried a mystery pack. Now with my cards that I came back with, I was able to sell for around $400 of my cards. I'm counting 360 is the value. I got 3 ETBs for the new one here, Chaos Rising, and 3 packs of Perfect Order. And I got the value for around 120. They were selling the ETBs. The first guy that I know that was more professional, he was giving me really low percentages, like 65, 70% of the value of my cards. I'm like, okay, thank goodness he didn't take them all, because I didn't want to sell them all to him. Got 1 ETB off of that guy. And I was able to get the other guy. I got the Perfect Order and 2 ETBs off of. One of his ETBs gave me a lot of. Actually, both his ETBs got some. So right now I have this much worth of cards. Some of them are in top loaders, my top hits. I do got probably three good hits in there for $30 or more. All right, so that's good. And I got the collection, so I won't have to, besides the main hits in there, I won't have to buy any more for that set. So thank you very much for all of your help, everybody, and wanting to know what happened for this weekend. That was kind of cool. Now, Chris, since you're here, I have an objective, and one way that I'm going to get there is that I don't want to pay. There's 2 things that I would like. First of all, it's a watch, and the other one is a box for 1 piece, but it's the one with all the girls in there. So the watch is $525. I can get it without tax. It's a Bugatti. No, is it a Bugatti or the one with the devils? No, Maserati. So it's a Maserati watch, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't have all the things on the side here, I think. But it has just the logo in the middle, super beautiful. But the bracelet on there, I've never seen a bracelet like that. It looks very cool. So that's luxury. The other thing would be the ETB. The ETB, the first 8 cards are worth $1,000 or more. First 8 cards. So when you buy a box, you get 24 packs. I think there's 10 cards or more in there, or more, maybe 12. I'm not sure. And that one there is, I think, $427 plus tax on Amazon. Comes out to $563. So in order to do that and to pay people back and to make money first, all right, but that's my objective, right? Like, I always need to have a goal. Either it be the PC, but while I'm doing my goal, I'm always trying to keep up with life, right? So I'm thinking of having a garage sale here. Now there's a permit. So I think in order to do it, I'm going to need around $40 for the permit, and also to send cards to my friend. So I got to send cards to my friend, which I just thought about trades, especially the last guy there. He would trade a lot. One of the vendors didn't want any of my cards, but he's like that. Another guy that came here, but the other guy was getting more into it. I was able to give him all more cards. I gave him an Ascended Heroes almost complete set, just missing the EXs. And well, a couple of EXs, a lot of EXs, because there's a couple in there. And there's almost one of every card. Gave that to his daughters, and also gave them all the Disney cards that I went back. I wanted to give them that, I didn't. So he was generous with me, and I was generous with them. And I gave that to his daughters, and they were there, and I said, Well, thank you very much on the behalf of people that like what your father does. It's really important that he was here this weekend. So, as a family, thank you very much for allowing him this time to do that because he's making friends. He's getting to know a lot more people. All right, that's always good. And he's making money. So, thank you for that. And I gave him that because the first night they were about to go, and that's when I went more. Uh, I went more earlier the other day. I wanted to go back. That's the thing. I only traded for products. Guys, I didn't think about. I didn't even think about asking for some cash. And when I thought about it, I came back and I decided to go on collector and to give all the cards their evaluation, even if it was 23.47, 20 whatever the amount, 23 69 or 93. I'd always place it at 23. I would never go up the higher. I'd always go up the lower. And I did card by card. I was going to go back to that guy, and it would just help the negotiation process. He would be able to type everything and give me his percentage. But when I came back, I thought that it closed at 4 o'clock like the other day, but no, on a Sunday it closed at 5, so I wasn't able to get cash. So I'd like to get a permit this week. I'm gonna have to sell shit. Get a permit to do a garage sale. Now, okay, you don't need a permit in Ontario for garage sale. Cool. Do you guys have to pay in Quebec to do a garage sale? Here, I don't know if it's in Quebec, but here, I think it's more the municipality. But that's actually kind of good because they place you on their website, and also they print out a lot. They print out like this much, uh, not letters, but printouts of all the garage sales and where they are. So people are in their vehicle with that or on their applications for that. So that's kind of good. And on that, I can write Pokemon cards, electronics, cameras, sports gear. There's a lot of things I'm going to be able to do. Computer parts. Yeah, because there's stuff that I'm trying to sell. I was in my head. I really want to get to that amount, just like my computer. It gave me a good thing to go towards. So, but I don't know, Chris. Now, where I need your advice, Chris, because no one actually answered my question. All right, they did ask some questions around it, but they didn't answer the question. The question, but I need someone to answer. Should I be going for the Maserati watch? That's nice, and it's the only one there. And if it gets sold, she can always order another one, but we'd have to wait. So I can do it. I can do it if I make a little bit of money and on the first, no problem. But I don't want to wait towards that. I'd like to grind towards something. Uh, but in that process, I want to be able to pay lots of people back, people that help me out. So we need to make some money here. We need to make at least like 650, 650. But what should I go for? Like what's my goal? Okay, just like life, we got debts and all that, but we always have a goal. So I'm gonna be trying to pay people back, but I still need my objective, my goal. All right, should my goal be the watch or should my goal be the cards? Because if you go and take a look at the cards and you take a look at the value, usually when I take a look at Pokemon, the first three ones, they're like really high in the numbers. Then it drops down over 1,000. Then it goes down to 600 and it goes down really fast. But here, the first two rows, so 8 cards, they are at over $1,000 for that one. So if you buy a box, like there's one that's super ultra rare, you get it once every case, right? The top one, but even if it's not the top one, if it's the ones under, you should be getting at least one of those in a box. Steve. Yeah, Steve, I wasn't too good this weekend. I got help to go to the fair and I was able to trade a lot of cards and I was able to get basically boxes, ETBs. And when I went to go back, that's when I went to go for some money, but the fair was closed. It closed at 4 o'clock. I just took time to price out all of my cards for this one guy. I wanted to make things faster and more easier. He gave me a better percentage on my cards. I was able to get some good hits on that, but I really need to make some money. Like I said, I got two objectives. I got people I need to pay back, but I got an objective. I need to be objective oriented, all right? I got my objectives of things to do, yeah, but my ultimate goal, it's either going to be a Maserati watch, 525 without tax. Very nice. This one here doesn't work anymore, and I think I can get this one fixed at the same time. Just a regular battery. They have to put it in a plug, so they have to charge me $12. But I think I can put that there in for free. Um, I did get a nice rapport with the lady in there. Or it's going to be one piece EB03, which is the one with all the girls with the big tits and shit. No, but just the value of the cars, the first 8 cars are worth over 1,000. You can go and collector and check it. It's EB03. It's the one before last, things that have to do with love or whatever. It's the one with all the girls. So the watch is worth 525 with tax. But the box is four something, 427, I think. And with tax and shipping and all that comes up to 560 something. So there's like a $50 difference. $50 difference. But I will be getting both. Because I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna want to get the other. But I'm thinking in my mind I should go for the box because I might get one of the cards that's worth more money. And even if the card is worth $1,000, I can still sell it for $800. But that's a gamble. That's a gamble. I don't know what to do. And I'm sorry, Steve, man. That's why I said, man, no more cards, not to my friends, because it takes so much time, man. I take so much time. That's why I went back. I clicked. I'm like, man, I didn't ask for any money, and I can make money off of this guy, and not off of, but with this guy, off of my cars. Let's put it that way. And by the time I went back, it was 4:15, something like that. There wasn't one fucking car in the parking lot, and I went to the doors. They were locked. I was too late. I priced out. I took the time to smoke a joint and pricing out all of my cards that I took out on my binder. All the full arts basically that I had left. Plus, I was able to trade 2 cards there. I gave them 1. They gave me 2, but the girl shafted. She said, "Look, it's worth $24," but no, it's just worth 12, man. It's just worth 12. I don't know where she saw 24, so she gave I got shafted a little bit. It was a couple, but I was talking to the guy. At least they've been collecting for 5 years. They got a hell of a collection. You know, money-wise and interest-wise, just like me, I think that One Piece is really going to blow up because it's an interesting series. It's more mature, and I think people that are new to the Pokemon investment, like when Pokemon went up on the big spike, One Piece went up too also a lot, but I think that that's just a medium spike. I think that the large spike is coming, man. I just think that that box is going to be worth a lot more. So I need your advice, guys. It's a Maserati. And it basically has a black background, and it has the Maserati symbol with the 3 forks, but it's not a bracelet that looks like this. It looks like chainmail, but super tight chainmail, and it just feels so freaking amazing, and it just looks so great. But just like my PC, and what I feel bad about is that recently I had to either borrow money or ask for money, and I haven't sent out my cards out to Steve yet, guys. Fuck, man. What a fucking retard I am on that one. That's why I don't want to sell you guys cards anymore. I just can't. I feel bad, and the more bad I feel, the more I'm laid back about it, and not laid back, but the more I want to sleep about it and not talk to anybody about it. So yeah, and I went to check the value online, and I think I'd be saving a lot if I buy it online. I'd have the tax and the shipping once again, so 525 would bring me up in the 600s for that watch if I ordered it from anywhere, and I wasn't able to find a good price on it from a reliable seller. Here, not only is it reliable, it's right here, and I'm gonna have a guarantee on the watch. This one here did have a 1-year warranty, and I'd go back for the warranty, but the store burned down, man. The store burned down. So, you guys are gonna have to tell me what I do on this one then. Like, do I go for luxury or do I go with the gamble and also the collection? Because a collection is a gamble for money, but I don't know when I'm gonna be able to sell that one piece card, you know. But I know if I let it go for a good price, people are wanting. People that are collectors are gonna see it and want to buy it anyways, even if they're not one piece collectors, just because they know the value of that card. So I go for that, and I wait to sell it or to buy the watch, or I try to make money as best as I can. If I can, I'm sure that I won't be able to make enough for the garage sale. I'm sure I don't have enough stuff for that. And also, like Orange said, I've been looking like last year and the last years also for mobility, and he just made me click also. I could go also for a scooter. Yeah, mobility scooter, but you know, I'm gonna have to take a lot more money for that, man. A lot more money, but it could help me out in the long run. I would have to order like a cool helmet too. Don't want nothing. But you know, for 600, let's say around $600 is the price in my head minimum for one of those things, and it's not really something that I think could go well for me. I've been looking a lot, and at that price range, it's not really what I'm looking for. So yeah, a bike, that's another thing. I'm trying to see if there's not an organism or like a program that can help me get one of those. But there's lots of people in my situation or that have some. And I asked them, did they get in with the help of a certain program? And everybody is telling me that they had to pay cash for it. No one has let me know that there's something out there that may be able to help, even like at 20%. So those things are expensive. I could that as a goal. Stream a lot, stream a lot, stream a lot, and ask people that come in to do that. But I'm tired of doing that. Tired of doing that. Not just relying myself on you guys, but begging and hoping and not achieving that. You know, when you beg all the time for money and you don't get it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna fucking stop that. There's no use for it. So let's just stop it. Just stop it, man. And I don't wanna beg. I don't wanna rely myself on other people's money. I wanna make my own. Like, I got lots of ways to make money in here. Let's make some. But I still need an answer. No one has answered me yet. I'm going to be popping a pimple right in front of you guys. Should be a good one here. Let's see if it's going to splash a little bit. Oh, no. No, it didn't splash, but it's coming out. Don't tell me I don't do acne, guys. All right? Tell me you do acne without telling me you don't do acne. Still stuck, so there's still some in there. Oh yeah, that was all stuff that was all stuck in here. Watch or the cards. The watch or the cards. The watch or the cards. Some people see that I buy a lot of cards and they may want to say luxury. So once people are paid back, guys, where do I put my mind? Paid back and sent and all that. Where do I put my mind at? Where do I put my objectives, my goals? I'm gonna have to go dumpster diving for something besides food. Or let me go dumpster diving for stuff, and maybe in the process we'll find food. Let's not go looking for food. I got enough maple syrup and peanut butter to last me a while, guys. That's kind of cool. Someone threw away, I think I got 3 containers of peanut butter and 2 of maple syrup. One maple syrup was open, but just like this missing, I'd say. The other one was not open. And then peanut butter, only one was open, and it's all crunchy, just like I like. God gives me the things that I need, not that I want. That's why, you know, I try to go for the things that I want myself, and in the process of that, God gives me what I need. So maybe in the process of looking for shit, we might find like a business that threw away some soft drinks or stuff like that. Even if they threw it away, that's still fucking good. Broccoli? You think I should invest in broccoli? I only got this much left, Chris. And I know it was a hard month last month, but I was able to go through it. How about I try and spend as less money as I can this month also on broccoli? Because we're talking about $400 a month right there. Excuse me, throat is all irritated. No, but Chris, moped, it's a little bit more than 600. All right, I think in my mind it's more than 600. I can still try to go for that. I can still take all the money from garage sale, pay people back, send stuff, which is okay. Put some money aside, and then on the first, I take all of the money that I put aside from the garage sale and all the money I got left, maybe not even weed, and then I buy some mobility. Whatever happens the first, I'm buying something. I would like to buy something before and put some money aside. I'd like to be able to buy the watch before, which is $525 with tax. All right, so let's say I would need to make $600. I would need to make somehow $600. And then the month after, I would buy the cards, or I buy the cards right now, then I buy the watch. I'm going to be buying two, guys. Which one should I focus and put my mind on and dream about and think about and all that? Should I be thinking about the cards or the watch? Because the cards, there's only 6 left. Only 6 left. But the watch, there's one in the store, but can still be ordered. But we'd have to wait until it arrives. Well, I've been wanting to buy mobility to get to the gold and to go around town for a while. I did think that I would be able to trade my computer for something like that, but nobody wanted to do the trade. So I parted out the computer. The computer, I got an 850 watt Langley case and brand new LED lights, so 3 in the front. I think 3 up top and 2 at the bottom. I'm not sure, but it's full of new LED lights in there. Just missing to put all your gear in there. So, and it comes with the box too. So I think that in a garage sale, I'll be able to get 100 for that. I'm gonna have to sell it for 100, or I'm saying like minimum 80. I couldn't go lower, man. There's lots of power in there. I got cameras. I got 2 cameras. I could sell my webcam. I got projector. I could put Pokemon cards up for sale too. Like, I'd be willing to sell shit. Maybe not my Pokemon cards. Okay, mosquitoes are coming out. We're going in. So, what do you think? You guys want to see a picture of the watch before? Because I'm going to be going in, just making sure that my shaders are loaded. And then I'm going to be hopping on. I just need to do that for Marvel Rivals. Then we're going to be going into Call of Duty, all right? But you guys, Chris, should I show you a picture of the watch before? Like, should I do a comparison on stream? Or are you going to give me your answer? Because no one answered me, man. No one told me what they would do or what they think that I should do, because you guys know my situation. Number 1 is paying people back. Number 2 is, well, sending stuff and paying people back. Number 1, Steve, I'm telling everybody, just like I'm telling you, you're going to be like, fuck Grinder. And everybody should be like, fuck Grinder, you should have sent that. And I'm like, yeah, man, I know, man. And I feel bad, and I don't want to do that again. I'm sorry, Steve, man. From the bottom of my thing here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to say it, you know. I don't want to sound too gay. Too gay today. Yeah, mosquitoes are coming out. Watch or cards. Watch or cards, or show us both. I need one decision from one person. All right, sure. All right, we got the shirt right there. All right, guys and girls, this is Grinder. Little reminder, don't drop a like. Drop a subscribe, because we're going to be, this was not fun. This was just chilling. But I'm going to be turning it up a notch. And we're going to be having a lot of fun. I got 2 broccoli joints left for tonight. Yeah, I do have to clear my nose, so I'm going to have to take some nasal spray. So we got that also going that we can take here. But we're going to be, I do have some coffee also, so we're going to be fully caffeinated, super speedy. And we're going to be having a lot of fun in Warzone and Rivals, because like it or not, both games, are games that I can laugh and have fun. Marvels, I'm not that good, but who cares? You still have fun, right? But really, Call of Duty, that's the one that we're going to be able to have fun in. And we got Orange and Galaxy of Vibes that are in there right now. So they're in there right now. We're going to be joining them. I'm going to hide them. There you go. There you go. I hid you, man. So what? While you guys are passing, I hid you with my head. All right, guys. So this is Grinder, Little Monder. Drop a subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna be going into the games, guys. I hope you're gonna be there, and we're gonna be showing you both. All right. See you, men. See you, ladies. You guys like my body, ladies? My body, my sexy body. Ooh.